Hi all, welcome to Sarvabhauma's English e-learning academy. I am your Lakshmikant Kulkarni. So today let us learn one of the beautiful and most important topic in professional life, and it is considered as the formal and authenticated topic. Okay, let us see. It is nothing but email and blog writing. Email writing is the most active and most important topic in corporate life. Okay, so let us see what is email writing and all. Electronic mail, popularly known as email, came into existence in the late 20th century. Nowadays, it has become a formal and authentic way of professional communication. Yes, it has come. It has come into the existence in late 20th century. So all of you know it's a most authenticated way of communication. Usually we get bank statements, any confirmation through email only. So now what happened? If you apply for loan, just guess, I'm giving an example. Just if you apply for loan, the approval letter or anything you will receive through mail only. It is the most important thing. Okay, so each and every official communication should be communicated through email only. Okay, it has become most formal and authentic way. Yes, it is the most formal and authentic way because for each and every person, any organization or any institution cannot give the physical letters. So why they use email? Why they need to use? Yes, let us see. Reasons for popularity. Why emails are popular? Okay, let us see some reasons. The first reason is emails are fast, cheap, easy to operate. Yes, it is the most important thing. The thing is required, that is nothing but data or internet connection. It is a very cheaper way. Yes, it's a cheap. It will take hardly around not even 1 MB to send a mail. Okay, fast, yes, 100%. It is a very fast. If you send a letter, it will take 2 to 3 days to deliver. Okay, if you send an email, it will take hardly few seconds. So it's fast, cheap to operate. Yes, it's a very easy in operation or operate. Next, emails capture the spirit of the age. Yes, it is nothing but the recorded document, and it all the time it will be in your inbox. So it is very easy and it will express the spirit of the age. So what's going on? What's the fantasy going on in that particular time? Next, emails offer flexibility in tone and style. Yes, it's a very flexible. You can write anything, and here tone is nothing but the way of approach. Yes, how your words are. Style, yes, it is the unique style from when it has invented at that time to till date. It's same in style. Okay, emails have become legal and valid. Yes, it is the most important thing. Emails have become legal and valid. Yes. So what happened? Usually each and every employee of the organization or institution will get the official mail ID. If they send anything through that mail ID, that is considered as legal and valid. Okay, so this is the most important thing. And even I forgot to add one more point. It has made easier to get any information from any institution or organization. So this is the most important thing. Next, let us see email writing, guiding principles for composition. Yes, how to compose or which things should be remembered. It is the most important thing while writing an email. So you can tell that, sir, is usually we are having to whom need I to send, from address it is automatically there. Then CC and BCC options are there. After that, subject line. So then content or body of the mail. So it is already there. So what are the principles need we to remember? Yes, there are some principles we should have to remember. Okay, let us see. The first one is use subject lines effectively. Yes, you know to whom you need to send. So to address is there. After that, CC, if you want to just send a copy, you can click on CC, or if you want to send more than one person, a copy of more than a person, a copy to more than a person, then just click BCC. So after that, subject line will come. So how to mention the subject line? Yes, we are not writing any informal letter or any personal mail, but it is the official and authentic mail. So which kind of subjects need I to mention? Just I have written some examples. Okay. First thing, subject line should be effective because it creates well impression on the reader. Yes, it is nothing but it can create good impression, or usually we say, there is a saying, first impression is the best impression. It is the most important thing you should have to keep in mind. Okay, so here you will get a box. One side event is there and second side subject is there. For example, meeting. You cannot write meeting is there, but subject should be effective. In front of meeting, just check in subject line, schedule for the meeting at so and so at 6 p.m, 5 p.m, 4 p.m, or 12 p.m tomorrow, or scheduled for the meeting tomorrow, whatever it may be. Just mention the time. Okay, and one thing I want to suggest you, subject should be shortened. Don't write lengthier or lengthiest subject, because subject should be very short in size. Okay, next, for example, fancy dress competition. Any organization is conducting fancy dress competition. How to write? Usually we inviting entries for fancy dress competition. That's all, that's enough. Don't mention date, time, etc., etc. in the subject. So subject is nothing but the main theme or centralized theme of the what you are writing. It may be letter or it may be an email. Okay, so please mind this point. Next, for example, you are changing your mobile number. Yes, it is a very common in our routine or regular life, but it is the most important thing in professional life. You should have to update your mobile number with all your colleagues, because it is the most essential thing in the professional life. Okay, so if you want to change your mobile number, you should have to update through mail. It is the most important thing. Yes, so how to write? Change in mobile number, that's all, that's all. For example, retail outlet, announcement regarding retail outlet, etc. So these kind of subjects you should have to write like this. Okay, next, next, number 2 is start courteously. So you should have to start courteously. For example, most of the time you will get some mails. You shouldn't like to reply those kind of mails. At that time also you should have to use the kindful language. For example, just you are the manager, you have to approve some loans, but what happened, the loan has rejected because of some technical error or technical problem in the file. So how to inform them? So inform very courteously. For example, we are sorry to say your loan has disapproved or has not approved. So you should have to use these kind of language. It is the most important thing. Point number 2, add a warm up sentence. Warm up sentence is nothing but just connecting with the people. For example, yes, we are sorry to say, or we are not pleased to say this kind of sentence. Or for example, if the loan is approved, yes, we are feeling very proud to give or provide loan to you. So these kind of warm up sentences should be mentioned. Avoid all capital letters, it is the most important thing. So usually don't use all the capital letters or do not use all the small letters. Okay, so it is nothing but please pay attention to the grammar and punctuation. Even you will get this point also. Okay, so avoid all capital letters in the mail, it is the most important thing. Next, use proper spellings. Yes, it is the most important thing. What happened nowadays, we are not using proper spellings. For example, we are habituated in chatting through WhatsApp. Had your lunch, we are not going to write HAD, had, HD had. Okay. Then good night. So how you will receive the messages or how you will send the messages? GNSTC. What is this? Good night, take care. So these kind of things should be avoided. Use proper spelling because it is the professional or official mail. Okay, do not use those kind of words. Yes, you should have to use, for example, please find the attachment. Don't write PLS. PLEASE. You should have to write. Okay. Next, use proper spelling. Okay. Sorry, avoid acronyms. Yes, it is the most important thing. Avoid acronyms. So all of you know what is the meaning of acronyms. Okay, I'll tell you. Acronyms is nothing but short forms. So do not use short forms. Okay. It is also similar kind of full spelling. Please mind this. Use emoticons and smileys sparingly. So usually you should have to use some symbols or emotional icons, etc. So it can create good connection with the reader. Okay. Next, take care of punctuation marks. It is the main point. Take care of punctuation marks, full stop, commas, colon, semicolon, highlighted words. So you should have to take care. It is nothing but pay attention to the grammar. Yes. Next, use salutation and complimentary close. Salutation, I think you know, dear sir, dear madam, respected sir, respected madam, and usually we use dear, especially the word dear in email writing. Okay. So use for example, if you are writing any mail to the doctor, okay, so at that time you should have to use dear doctor. Then you can start the content. Yes, and complimentary close should be there. Oh, nice to speak to you, or nice to communicate with you. So these kind of complimentary words should be mentioned. Okay. Next, avoid rude language or vulgar language. It is the most important thing because it spoils the impression of mail, or it can create very negative impact on you in the reader's mind. So why? avoid rude language or vulgar language. Okay, please mind this point. Next point, read and edit your mails. Yes, after typing, don't send it directly. Yes, read your mail once. Just find any grammatical errors, any punctuational errors, or any wrong word you used. So you should have to rectify, or you should have to check. Then, if necessary, edit it. Then you can send the mail. Next, email writing. Maintaining common etiquette. Yes, some points should be kept in mind because you are maintaining an official mail. Okay, at that time some points should be remembered. It is the most important thing. Okay, let us see. Besides following the guiding principles, while composing an email, we also need to observe some common etiquettes while maintaining and operating an email account. Let us see which are the points. Point number 1, reply immediately. So it is the most important thing because each and every process in corporation or professional life, usually each and every process will usually, what do you say, to process anything, email is mandatory. It is the platform, it is the bridge. So as soon as possible, or you should have to reply immediately. It is the most important thing, because what happens, sometimes you will get most important files or important emails, and the time limit might be there. At that time, if you have not replied immediately, you may lose something. So why reply immediately? Immediately in the sense, not even in a spur of the moment or in a second, but just take your time, around 5, 10, 15 minutes, and reply to that mail. Second one, avoid circulating emails to everyone. Yes, do not circulate emails. For example, you required leave, especially in corporate life or professional life. What happens, if you want leave, you should have to apply leave, and you should have to intimate you are taking leave to your immediate reporting boss and manager and HR. So just send that mail by using CC and BCC to required persons only, and don't circulate it. Okay. Next point, avoid attaching unnecessary files. Yes, unnecessary files should not be attached. It can create very bad or negative impact. Next, answer all queries. If you get any queries through an email, just try to answer for all. Okay, don't avoid or don't escape from any question. The same thing, avoid vulgar languages. Do not use any rude or vulgar or any other cheap language. Next, be aware of email jargon. What is the meaning of jargon? I think you know. Jargon is nothing but professional language or trained language. Okay, so you should have to keep in mind. Read and edit your emails. Yes, it is the same point. Read and edit your mail. Yes, after composing an email, you have to read the email again and just check, is there any mistake. If you found any mistake, please rectify that, then review it and send it. So next topic is blog writing. Yes, a blog, also called web blog, is a very popular platform for expressions. Blogs, like other social networking sites such as Facebook, provide a common platform where we can put our views on any topic or issues. Yes. Blog is like other social media where you can express your ideas. Yes, it is used, especially it's used by the higher professionalists, scientists, and the writers, journalists. So what happens in their blog? They usually they'll write about some a particular field. Okay, it is a very beautiful way of expressing their own ideas. Next, different types of blog. Just I am not going to explain in detail, just I mentioned some names. Okay, I have not mentioned all the names. So there are different types of blogs. Let us see. One is personal blog. Personal blogs are nothing but just writing what you intend to say to the society, just writing about that particular thing, or just you can write about you and your experience regarding any matter and all. So those kind of blogs are considered as personal blogs. Number 2, professional blogs. Yes, professional blogs are nothing but most formal blogs. So usually you can see some professors, scientists, doctors, they usually write these kind of blogs. They usually use these kind of blogs. Usually they write the articles. Yes, it is very easy to get, or it's easily available. Okay, these kind of blogs are called as professional blogs. Media blogs are nothing but, so media is nothing but providing news, or the thing which is helpful to communicate easily to the society. That is nothing but media blog. Usually they report some news from farther places. Okay, so usually they use this blog to reach the people who are active, especially who are active on the social media. Next, business blogs. Yes, business blogs, it's used by the well-known organizations and all, etc. Let it be. Commonly explored themes. So what is the main theme? Let us see some. Economics, money, finance, politics, history, art, sports, games, nature, lifestyle, fashion, social media, marketing, business, shopping, society, culture, country, etc. So there are several themes. So now the most active themes, what I have mentioned here, these all are the most active themes on weblog. Okay, so by using these themes, writers will write, and most of the, some professors are there, usually they write the notes of syllabus and all, but usually just here I discussed about the general themes. I have not emphasized on the personalized or the professional themes, just I mentioned some general themes, most active themes. Okay. Some tips for composing successful blogs. Yes, it is the most important thing. First thing, choose a blogging platform and customize your own blogs. Here there are plenty of softwares, websites which will provide you the free blog account like Facebook and all. Okay, choose a good platform and just link each and every of your ID. What happens? ID, it is nothing but not, I am not speaking about any Aadhaar card, driving license, but ID is nothing but like Facebook ID or any other social media links of yours, which the IDs or the links easy to reach you. So please mind this point. Second, choose a topic you are comfortable with only. Yes, choose the topic. Yes, in which topic you are having well fluency. Yes, well command. Choose that kind of topics, then only write about that. Yes, only write about that. Don't add anything in that. Okay, so while writing, be aware and in a focused manner. So it is nothing, focused manner is nothing but just focused is nothing but pay attention, but here paying attention is nothing but just give or provide the deeper knowledge regarding that particular topic. Okay, next, keep the heading of the blog catchy, effective and arresting. So it is the most important thing. Just keep heading excellent. Just pick the excellent heading or the catchy heading or the attractive heading. Okay, it must be effective, it must be arresting. Arresting is nothing but, yes, just grasping their attention to your heading. Okay, mention the relevant points with clear explanation. Yes, you have to mention the relevant points. Yes, it should be relevant to the particular topic, and just give the clear or the lucid explanation, because what happens if you not mentioned any clear statement, doubt will arise, or else reader may lose their attention. Okay, please mind this point. Write the blog in reader's perspective. Yes, write the blog in reader's perspective, not in your perspective. Yes, just mind the reader what need. The reader what needs. Please mind this point. Get people talking on your blog. Ask them to add their comments and respond to their comments. Yes, just usually mention one word, or just allow them to write any comments. Yes, it may be positive or it may be negative, and do one thing, respond to their comments. You should have to respond, because you are the owner. They are asking or they are writing comments to you. If they said excellent work or excellent writing, just show your gratitude, thank you, that's all. But write something, it will create the positive impact on the writer. Okay, please mind this point. Next, conclude effectively. So conclusion is the most important point. Conclusion in the particular subheading conclusion, here you should have to mention or you should have to write your own perspective. Yes, whether it is positive or whether it is negative. If you are a writer, yes, your perspective matters. It is the most important thing. What happens if you are telling this particular product or good or anything is negative, or it creates negativity on the society, they will start thinking in that particular perspective only. It is the most important thing. So please mind this. Okay, state whether the following statements are true or false. Yes, usually these two topics are very important in learning, but let us think in exams view. You will get MCQ, multiple choice questions. So which kind of questions are you going to get in the examination? Just I have tried some questions. Okay, I think around 6 or 7 questions are there. Let us go through with the questions. First one, email writing is informal and no grammatical rules are required to observe while composing it. Is it right? No. Email writing is the most formal and authenticate writing. So it is true. Point number 2, email writing is quite frequently used in professional communication these days. Yes, 100% true. Not quite yes, quite completely It's used, it's a frequently used one, it's true. Next, the expression yours truly is an example of complimentary clause in an email writing as 100%, yours truly, yours faithfully, yours obedience. So these all are the complimentary closings. Okay, it's true. Fourth one, the expression dear sir or madam is an example of a salutation in email writing as 100%, respected sir or madam, dear sir or madam, dear doctor, dear professor, dear lawyer, whatever it may be. Whenever you use the dear, that particular word indicates you are writing the salutation. Okay, it is also true. Next, since an urgent email requires immediate attention, we must choose to write the entire text in capital letters. No, you are not allowed to use entire text in capital letters. It is false. In order not to sound abrupt, one may consider starting an email with an introductory warm-up sentence. Yes, it's true. While composing an email, we must choose different cases of masculine nouns such as he, him, and his for those persons whose gender are unaware of. No, you are not allowed to use masculine. Masculine noun, because what happens, usually we should have to use only one word, that is nothing but you, not he, she, it. It is false. Okay, so here I have given some answers. Please copy all the notes in detail with explanation. If you get any doubt, text me or write in the comment box. I'll respond, and please mind it, copy each and every point and think it of. Yes, it is the most important thing. You may be asked some questions on these topics in an interview. Okay, thank you, thanks a lot.